Hi, it's Michael Lavin here from Expat Wealth Advice. The question I'm going to answer is, how are my ISAs held in the UK taxed now that I am Spanish resident? Okay, now the answer to this question may well come as a bit of a surprise, and the reason for that is it's something that people really do struggle with. So in the UK, ISAs are primarily set up because they are incredibly tax efficient for a UK resident. So tax efficient with an ISA is that you are exempt from income tax and capital gains tax for any money that you have inside the ISA. And it doesn't matter whether it's a cash ISA or whether it's a stocks and shares ISA. So it's a vehicle for you to save and invest money without paying tax. And that's the main reason that people set them up. However, if you live in Spain for more than 6 months a year, and that doesn't have to be 6 consecutive months, so just 6 months or more in total, then you will be Spanish tax resident. And that means that you will be taxed on a worldwide basis by the Spanish authorities. So it doesn't matter whether the money that you have, whether it's savings or investments, is held in the UK or Spain, or even places like the Isle of Man or Jersey for that matter. The Spanish tax authorities tax you not based on where the money is, but it's based on the fact that you're a Spanish tax resident, and so that you are liable for taxes on a worldwide basis. And that means that ISAs are in fact taxable. So the UK tax treatment of ISAs is a UK government incentive to encourage people to save. And of course, it isn't recognised by the Spanish authorities. So ISAs are taxed in Spain based on Spanish saving tax rates at either 19, 21 or 23%. And it's on a banded basis. So it depends on how much savings income you have in that tax year. And it doesn't matter whether it's a cash ISA or whether it's a stocks and shares ISA, it's still taxed in exactly the same way. And another big misconception is it also doesn't matter whether you actually take money out of the ISA or not. So you're still taxed on any gains that you have, even if you leave the money there, and even if that money is in the UK. And the reason this is a really good question right now is because what's happening now is that financial information is going to be exchanged in a completely different way to it as it ever has been before. So previously, if the tax authorities wanted to get any information about you, they would have to do a manual request and ask, the bank or maybe investment company that you held money with for information. And that's all changed now. So what will happen now is that automatically all of your information, so all of your financial information, will be routed back to the Spanish tax authorities each year. And it means that lots of people made mistakes with the taxation of UK ISAs and other similar investments, thinking that they weren't taxable in Spain. And the probability was previously, unless you were really unlucky, you probably would have got away with this. Whereas now, with this automatic exchange of information, the Spanish tax authorities are literally going to have information about your ISAs available at the click of a button. So in terms of next steps, what you need to do, what I would suggest is that you look into similar exemptions in Spain with taxation. So there are some really efficient taxations that you can use in Spain. The investments don't even have to be held in Spain, but there are some exemptions that the Hacienda in Spain provides, which can still allow you to invest in a tax-efficient manner. But it does mean that you would have to look at those existing UK ISAs. On the basis that they're now taxed, you may well decide that, you are better looking at something that would be approved by the Spanish tax authorities rather than the UK tax authorities, bearing in mind, if you spend more than 6 months a year, you are tax resident in Spain. So that will be the most important jurisdiction or tax authority for you to comply with, of course. Hi, I'd just quickly like to tell you about some really good free resources I think you'll find incredibly useful. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is our free report, and this has been written especially for UK expats living in Spain. It'll also be really useful for anyone who's thinking about moving to Spain as well. And the report explains precisely how you may be able to take advantage of tax exemptions to save up to 23% tax on your savings and investments as a UK expat living in Spain. So if you're watching this video right now on YouTube, you can click on the link on this video, or if that doesn't work, head across to expatwealthadvice.com. If you're already on the website, if you can't see the link on the page that you're on right now, then go across to our home page and the link should be really clear. Okay, so the other thing is mentioning the website. I say if you're not already on the website right now watching the video, head across to our website. There's some really good free information. So lots of articles and videos and other good stuff on there providing need-to-know information for UK expats living in Spain or thinking about moving to Spain. And the thing is, expat finance can be really confusing because what you've got to do is you've got to take into account both UK laws and taxation and also the laws of taxation of Spain too. And what we do is we seek to simplify that and provide you with useful how-to information. As an extension of that, we do provide independent one-to-one financial advice. If you're interested in speaking to me personally about your circumstances, right now I am offering informal one-to-one phone calls which you can book right now. Now I might not be offering this forever because it does take up quite a bit of my time, but I say right now you can speak to me free of charge for about 20 minutes on the phone. We go through your circumstances and I can try and help you with any questions or any areas that you're not clear about. To do that, there should be an orange button on this video right now which says book a phone call, so you can click on that, or if you're on our website, on the top right of each page there's an orange button which allows you to book a phone call straight into my diary. Okay, and last but not least, please subscribe to our YouTube channel using the red button on this video right now. What that means is that every time you log into YouTube, you'll get our new videos and updates so you can stay up to date with what we are putting out there in terms of expat information. So please remember, these videos are just for information only, and as a simple rule, I'd always suggest if you're going to make any decision, which if you could get it wrong will be costly for you, then always seek independent professional advice to make sure that you do make the best decision. Great, I hope you found this useful and that you'll be able to take advantage of some of the free resources that I've just spoken about.